Hey friends, welcome in. Happy Monday. The new week. We made it through the weekend. I hope everybody had a good one. I did. We, a whole bunch of us went to UFO Fest in McMinnville. Ate way too much food and saw a lot of aliens. Well, people dressed as aliens. Maybe also aliens. I don't know. I'm not ice. It was a lot of fun. We had a ton of fun. Hey, sweetheart. Welcome in. Mr. V, congrats on first. Bun Buns, congrats on second. Man, there's a lot to talk about. We did a lot of cool stuff. We went and hung out with Sean Beanland, his wife. Dwayne and his wife went with us. Me, Lake and Apple, and Bun Buns. We all, like, carpool caravanned up there. Down there. I don't know why I keep thinking Oregon's above me. And I have, since before I moved here. Just feels like anytime I get on the road, I'm headed north, but it's south. Chaplin's in the background there somewhere. Probably be able to see him in the other cameras. He is hanging out till tomorrow when he goes to the vet. What did we do this weekend? We did a lot. I have some real standout memories. Can't see your boat. I know. It's busy in here, sweetheart. Alright, one of the things that I'm doing right now is getting the 486 hooked up over there. Hang on. I'll kind of show you what I've been working on. Maybe. No, let's do this. Okay. So, Bunny's hanging out over here, like he does, just as a puddle of rabbit. I am working on getting this 486 set up. I basically spent the whole morning trying to, like, frankly, make room for it over here. And kind of what I came up with was putting the CM32L under it and like a board to make it even. And then I was going to set the Pentium 144 on top of it, you know, the Sony Vaio. But, you know, it's fine. It's mostly flush with the desk. Like, I can live with that. And we'll just put another computer or two on top of it because it's a sturdy motherfucker. This was a gift from Nate the Adventurer, which was extremely kind of him. And I'm super stoked to get it running. I think its dedicated thing is going to be the Roland, you know, the gaming version of the MT32. And we'll hook it up here on Station 1. You know, we'll use the data switch to move the mouse and keyboard around. I think keyboard? Hang on. There was something about keyboard he gave me. I think it is an older hookup. Okay, so it's going to have its own dedicated keyboard. It's pretty much like the data connector for the MIDI device, too. Like, 9-pin, whatever. What was that? 5-pin? I don't know. Something. But its dedicated guy is going to be this, and, like, while it can play Doom. I don't think Doom has an MT32 set. I don't remember. I feel like it was sound canvassing up. But we'll see. Easy enough to swap it out with the other sound canvas I got just piled up over there. But yeah, that's my next project. I'm actually going to work on this tonight. I'm considering streaming it, but mostly it's like, you know, routing cables back through this nightmare, which, you know, not my favorite thing to stream. Just here, look at my butt bending over a desk, you know. Or here's my forehead. But we'll see. This table needs some love. This is, you know, all the computers that I scrapped out to make the Windows XP machine. So I think I'm gonna leave everything else except for they took the graphics card out of the Puget Serenity. I think I'm gonna leave everything else in it and just shelve it for now. What I found out about installing Windows XP on that guy was extremely helpful about SATA ports. And I'm remembering back to, we had this bench over here, the one I put the CD-ROM drive, which is actually one of my favorite clips where it makes all that noise. But I'm kind of wondering if we go back to this motherboard that I was never able to get Windows XP installed to, if moving it down to a different SATA port was my issue. So I'm kind of wanting to try that again at some point. You know, with all the RAM on this, it might make more sense to make it a Vista machine. But I still do need an XP station at every desk. And, you know, Station 1 has a real good one now. Pretty decent one that I really, really enjoyed making with Old School J. Down there on 2, there's basically Jillax's old machine here on 3, but that one doesn't have one. So maybe what it does need is a bench. I mean, basically sitting right there, I guess. But there's just out of floor space for desktops. That's why I really like this little case. And we were able to fit a whole bunch of really small parts in it. You kind of see. It's my very Andy Sedaris inspired case for whatever reason. The Molokai Cargo. Needs a bigger room. See, Bun Buns really wants me to move and not... Well, she wants me to have all this. She just wants it to be elsewhere. And I'm looking at it with the biggest fucking panic attack ever of like, I don't want to pack any of this. Still don't. Don't see that changing. Because I've seen how much trees are going to die to wrap all of those individually by a moving company, and I ain't there for it. But yeah, I think I'm going to shelve that one without a graphics card. I think what I need to do is start a spreadsheet of what hardware I have. All of my motherboards, all of my loose cards, just so I can, like, not have to take the sides off of cases every time I start a project. That would actually be really helpful. Still wanting to get rid of this case. This is Sean Beanland's old case, so I was using it for the last 5 years in various places, but it's just become too big for my needs and how much space I have. So, and so is the Puget Serenity, you know, which, like I said, has everything but a graphics card in it. Like, it's a pretty intense computer. I may end up, now that I know a lot about that motherboard, I may end up putting it actually on that case rather than that other Asus. That might be a better use for it. We'll see. I think that's actually the CD-ROM that was originally in this case. Plus, like, with a bench, we'll have plenty of place for the Tranquillo cooler. Tranquillo cooler? I think this one's even got a Wi-Fi card. I get, yeah, a little Wi-Fi chip in there. I don't know. Those are the projects. I'm trying to work through them so that I can get this room cleared up again. You know. And more space for the bunny, who I have to keep locked up because he eats cardboard. But yeah, that's today's project, tonight's project. Amiga CD32, you're a project for another day. Wish you the best. Yeah, needs a bigger room. There's a lot going on, and I don't know when the last time I actually showed. Actually, you know what? Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. I'm gonna show you guys what we're dealing with in the other room. Still got good audio here. Okay. Yeah, I think I showed this off. This spinning tower of games. I think this was like December when I got this. I didn't really stream for a while. But I'm liking this thing. It has, honestly, it's great to be able to put 4 shelves in one spot. Like, it is saving me so much, like, things in boxes can actually be out. Alright. I know, there's the spinning. Okay. So this is... Let me unlock my phone so I can make sure. This is the wall of things, which honestly has gotten a little scary. There are so many Windows XP era computers in here. Some of them are empty cases that I need to get rid of. Like, I don't I don't know if I'm gonna go use that E-Monster machine again, for example. This one I should probably part out into something else because I was never happy with its front plate. This guy I'd like to get rid of. This is my wife's old Phantom NZXT case. That's like a fucking Dell XPS workstation, like some insane Xenon processor. Like this thing, Dell Precision, this thing is fucking heavy. Like it is scary heavy. It takes 3 of us to lift it. Like it's kind of crazy. And it's got like a production graphics card in it that's just, it's a monster. But not necessarily good for gaming. I'd really like to part out this one with the live drive in it. See what I can build with that. Just a lot of these cases came, you know, very secondhand, very, somebody spilled, not me, somebody spilled coffee on them. But the kind of like, I need to remember what's in those. So I need to make a spreadsheet of some kind, because the next thing up is like the pile of motherboards back there, and all of the sound and video cards I've accumulated over the last couple of years, and then like little, you know, USB PCI cards and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of really cool stuff too. Like, you know, like to build something with, you know, a Radiant card, one of the ones with the graphics on it. There's another really cool card in here. Or maybe I took it out because I didn't want it to get damaged. Here we go, setting other things on it. Yeah, like, it just got, like, cool Zalman coolers sitting around. Uh-oh, where did this one go? I mean, did I set something? Oh, here it is. It was on top. So this is, like, it's an Asus GPU, DVIs on it, but it has, like, also, like, that silent card. It just has an insane cooling system. Like, this is why I don't want to set things on top of it. Like, just monster cooling system. Weird. That's weird. Maybe that's for RAID. Be careful with this one. It's a note from Old School J. Yeah, PCI of some sort. So yeah, I'd like to make a build with that. See what I can do with it. That would be fun. Try to see if I can see what it is. It is a silent 2DHT. I think I'd have to pull it out of the box to figure it out. Can't really read through the case, and I'm out of hands. Look at this. Look at this nightmare of drives. There's a whole box of drives back there, too. Some work, some don't. You know? What I did find out, something that was really bothering me when I was making the Windows XP build. All the SATA drives are black. All of the IDE drives are white. I really wanted a white faceplated DVD drive for the Windows XP build in the beige case. I don't have a single one. I don't even know if, like, the color just changed the second they put SATA on things, or if, like, you know, beige or white CD-ROMs in SATA exist, or eSATA, I mean. That one kind of bummed me out. Like, I dug through everything and found nothing in here. That kind of surprised me. That kind of surprised me. I mean, we ran into the kind of the opposite problem, is that there were, like, IDE black ones, which there were few and far between in my piles of them. But yeah, you know, up here, a couple spare CRTs, little tiny Trinitron, it's fine. This one is also a project I'd like to get going. Seeky Wisdom brought this one up because he had a couple of them. Probably going to remove the NoFX stickers. They silly to me. Definitely a sign of the times. But yeah, this one's interesting. Like, it can play up to Diablo 2, from my understanding. These guys I'm probably gonna have to get rid of. You know, a guy that I bought some computer cases from just had these in his trunk and was like, "Here, take these 3D6s." And I opened them up a couple Decembers ago and found that they're missing things that make it run. Like, the power supplies are probably dead, but like, even on the inside, they're missing like all of the chips. Can't really get to that the way this is set up. Like, yeah, I don't even know what's missing. Like, they're great cases, Maybe I can make something out of them, but they're just, I don't know. They're kind of duds. What they do have is like VGA like VGA cards, like daughter cards or something like that. I forget exactly what the story was he told me, but I know there's been some chat messages. I'll go back in there and read them in just a second. But yeah, I need to inventory. I need an Excel spreadsheet. Maybe Bun Buns can help me with that while I read off numbers and she can make it look nice. Who knows? I'll give her a project to manage. But yeah, I need to inventory stuff so that I can figure out what there is to build. Yeah. Yeah, then like over here, there's just like Nintendo monitor mounts, whatnot. It's a lot. I need to get more organized with it so that I can figure out what projects are coming up. But we all want to say hi to Chaplin while he's up before he snoozes down again. Hey, buddy. Want to come say hi? Hi. You're a pretty buddy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Happy buddy. I love that bunny rabbit. Good companion. Mm-hmm. You want cheek scratches? I think you do. Yeah. This bunny will let me pet his whiskers. It's kind of amazing. Bunnies typically don't like that. I'm one of those people that animals just like, whether I like it or not. That's a mess in here. Inventory stream. You know what? Josh, welcome, man. It's great to see you, buddy. You know, I don't hate the idea of an inventory stream. That would actually be a great stream for me and Bun Buns to do together and hang out with y'all while we go through what I have, and we could just get excited about what I can build, and you know, Bun Buns can help me organize what we have. That would actually be a great stream. Honestly. We'll talk about it. That'd be a good one. Basically just throw a camera on the table and like sort through everything one by one, or do a couple streams of it. I like that idea. I actually really like that. Bun Buns is like, oh no. I didn't sign up for this. No, that could be a lot of fun. We'll talk about it. Okay. Let's talk about this weekend. Man, there is just so much. Those are the projects. Those are the coming projects. I also have an Amiga A1200 that I need to get working, and I did bring its monitor in and set it over there, along with like my Atari. But I don't have a capture chain for it or anything. But that is the project I need to get going one day. That one got put on hold like 2 years ago, and I never went back to it. I need to get back up with Nate the Adventurer. He was helping me like work through repairs on it. We ended up like breaking something that I couldn't fix. It was like an adapter to an internal hard drive, which they didn't have. So I don't know if we need it, but I don't think I can install Workbench onto it without it. All right, like I said before that sidetrack, we went to UFO Fest in McMinnville, Oregon. That was a little sour. This weekend, saw some really cool stuff. Had lots of great food. Hung out with, like I said, Sean Beanland. We took Dwayne and his wife and met up with Sean's wife was there too. Me and the ladies. Had a lot of really good food and some really good beers too. Hung out, basically looked at some vendors on Friday night. Then we went back to the Airbnb. You know, weirdly, I think it's in Bun Buns' purse, but I bought a metal yo-yo on Friday night that I couldn't stop playing with it. I used to have a yo-yo when I was a like middle schooler, and still have like some pretty good muscle memory with it. But we just ended up like going back to the Airbnb and like the five of us talking all night and playing with the yo-yo and trying to remember how to do tricks with it. It was honestly pretty fucking delightful. I did buy that night a board game, but I have to find it. Oh, here it is. I bought a board game based solely on just the beauty of its cover called Capital Lux, which is a game of like politics and deception and whatnot. Like it's all card based. The yo-yo is the original fidget spinner. Oh, this one definitely was because it's got a free spin at the bottom. We never did get to play it, but I mean it's it's got some like gold bricks, wooden chips, and some just beautiful artwork on the cards. I don't remember how much I paid for it. This is my second board game I've bought. But we didn't get to play it. It's like 20 to 30 minutes, 2 to 4 players. I really feel like we probably need to set aside a board game stream. With me, Dwayne Buns, and Apple, or whoever. Maybe Jalax would actually be a really good one for that too. That would be a lot of fun. Especially with, like, this table that I can take things off of, allegedly. We have a lot of space for it in here. Just to set up an overhead camera, it'd be pretty fun. That's something I've wanted to do for a long time as I start to dive more into board games. But yeah, I bought another board game. I lied. That's more like my fourth board game, because I also have that Tomb Raider game that I've never gotten to play with anybody, but I know I got Sean on retainer for it. So anyways, bought a board game, we hung out at the Airbnb, we got up in the morning and we went to the parade. I didn't want to make any promises, but I was really considering streaming the parade. And frankly, I'm glad I didn't commit to that because it was so crowded. It was so crowded and like, it was fun. It was so much fun. And I wish I could have shared it. But it was definitely like a small town that had a UFO sighting in the 70s or whatever. So like a lot of it was like, it was a little bit of like politicians and like a lot of like companies advertising their things by driving their branded trucks through with like UFOs hanging off the back or whatever. But there was some really cool stuff. Like there was a whole Star Wars segment of people in like Imperial costumes. It was mostly the Death March. Like there was like a Jedi or two in the background, but it was mostly like stormtroopers and Imperial officers. And like, Kylo Ren or whatever his name is. That part was pretty cool, but I think the thing that took the cake at the parade was these 3 bicycles. They had taken their bicycles and like mounted like the saucer section of the Enterprise, like the NC 1701, like the original one. Maybe I got that right. And like a Klingon battlecruiser from the original series. Imperial head of HR. It did not. Oh, yeah. I think I know what YouTube video you're talking about. But they were just like this Klingon battlecruiser bicycle chasing around the Enterprise bicycle. And it was like, they were just kind of like doing like loops and circles in the parade, and it was fucking delightful. Wouldn't want to cut off that float, right? That was fun. That was really fun. Welcome in, Lieutenant Dan Ice Cream. It's good to see you. So there was also, for some reason, the big ship from 2001: A Space Odyssey that was hanging out with them. So it wasn't really like on theme of this little battle that was going on, but it was still really cool. But yeah, they basically had like a saucer section, and then like the fuselage was like the middle of the bike, and then on the back there was like, the warp drives and stuff, or the impulse drives, or whichever they are. It's very cool. That was a lot of fun. Then we this is where things got really interesting. Like the UFO Fest parade was awesome. Then the night got even better. We went to Real Video, REEL, Real Video, which is like a video rental store in McMinnville, Oregon, which, if you ever go through there, is a pretty cool place. Like, it's like the dive bar of DVD rentals. Like, Don't get me wrong. Like, it is divey. It's as divey as it gets. But the owner is cool as fuck, and he does lots of cool things. So there was the UFO Fest, like sci-fi film festival. Trying to remember how it was worded, but basically they showed a whole bunch of indie short films that were like 1 minute to 15 minutes long for about 2 hours, on like the worst projector I've ever seen, on like a super like not clean projector. You know, we were sitting, they had like cushions on top of metal folding chairs, and they actually had some kind of like theater seating bolted to the floor in the back. And honestly, most of the short films were great. We, you know, a whole bunch of us went to do that. It was a lot of fun. You know, there was this like just really awkward intro video that made me adore the shop owner even more. He had like a, you know, a video intro we all watched, and it's like, you know, the guy that's like standing at the rental counter also watching it. But at one point he was just like, "Hey mom, you need anything?" Like his mom was hanging out in the back, one of the back seats. And I thought that was really fucking charming. So we did that. And then, he, you know, I talked to him a little bit, and, you know, we knew this was happening, but he was like, you know, come back in like 2 hours. There's going to be a punk rock show. So we went and got food. As we were leaving, they were removing all the chairs, taking down the projector screen, and unbolting the theater seating from the back of the room to clear the floor because they're about to have a live punk rock show. The punk rock show was called Kaiju's Prize Fight. And it was 3 bands that were like Godzilla named theme. I forget the names of all of them, but one that I really fell in love with, which was Mothra, naturally. So we watched the first band, and the first band was great. I didn't lock away their name. They were fantastic. I loved the music. We got back from food just as they were starting. And I'd be happy to see them again. It was just me and Bun Buns at this point. Everybody else kind of went back to the Airbnb or went home after food. And then we went, then the next band got on, which was Mothra. It was almost a 100% like female punk rock band, and there was like another guy on a second guitar. And I fucking adored them. They were so fucking good. And we're talking like people that are early 20s. They haven't been jaded by doing music industry stuff. They haven't even put out their first CD yet. Like they went up with like between 8 and 10 songs that were amazing. Like truly amazing. Like the drummer's back there on her drum set, just big fucking smile the whole time. The singer was like, she was like, she had some strong contrast from time to time. Like, she would be like, basically this. You know, the guitarist had to like switch out their instrument. She's like, "Oh, this could take a second. Why don't maybe you guys can all just like, you know, turn to the person beside you and introduce yourself and become friends." Like, and then she just do like this really fucking wholesome things that I adored so much. Like me and Bun Buns were like, this is amazing. Like, love where they're going. And then she would follow that up with me like, this song is called "Don't Fucking Touch Me." So I mean, it was like angry punk rock. Like there was a song called like "Dead Moths." This is about all the dead moths in my home. Like, the contrast was amazing, and it really did make the set. But like everything was well put together. The music was intense. Like, loved it. We didn't stick around for the final band because Bun Buns was getting hungry, so we went and grabbed a salad and headed back to the Airbnb. But that was amazing. Like they only have an Instagram, and there's also another band, a bigger band called Mothra. So like, googling them was kind of a pain in the ass. But hopefully, like, they were like, we haven't recorded anything yet. We're just doing live shows. Hopefully, like, by the time they get, like, an album, we can, like, hunt down their CD release party or something. Like, that would be really cool. So yeah, then we went back to the Airbnb, and then Sunday morning the festival was over. Like they cleared out Saturday night. Like the streets were absolutely packed in McMinnville, and then completely empty by 8 o'clock at night. Like no vendors, nothing, no people, just everybody's home. Almost all the shops and bars are closed. Um, so the next day, the other thing that's in McMinnville is the Evergreen Air and Space Museum, something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. But we went in there, and this is the place that holds the Spruce Goose, like Howard Hughes' giant fucking birch airplane or whatever it is. Like, so we did it. We did a tour of that. And this thing is massive. Like, it is. This, I think at this point, at one point it was, but now it's just the second biggest airplane ever built, or the third. And this thing it was monstrous. It's like so big, like it was, they made it for like taking one tank somewhere in World War II over air. Like it just completely made of wood. They told them like, when the U.S. government they were like, we need a giant damn plane, and he took the contract to do it and went over budget over time. The war was over when it was finished, but like they told him, it was like, you can't use any metal because the government needs all of it. So he made this plane out of wood, and like, so it never had gotten to fly until after the war, and then because it was made for water landings, which was interesting. It had no landing gear. Like this was a giant flying boat. Um, and like basically like they did an engine test sometime after the war, and it flew for like 30 to 60 seconds. Like they weren't supposed to. He just like had like a radio guy in there like saying what was happening, and like a couple passengers, and there's no windows. But he just like tells like Howard Hughes flies it himself, and it's just like tells everybody to like hang on, and then he like takes it off the water and then sets it back on it. Just complete waste of fucking money. But it is cool, and that thing is sitting there, and that's like one of the big attractions. They had a lot of really cool airplanes there. Like there was like two Russian MiGs that I found fascinating, like the kind with the engine intake that's in the nose under the pilot seat. Um, like the whole nose is an air intake, like you're basically riding a rocket with wings. I thought those were cool. They had some like German planes that like they were there from World War II that still had like the swastikas and stuff on them, and there was like this giant like disclaimer of like, we're not going to erase history. We get that it's an ugly symbol, but like we're not going to erase history, which fine, as you shouldn't. History matters. Then there was like another building that we went to after we looked at all these cool fucking planes. Yeah, he'd waited. Yeah, Bun Buns had waited like 20 years to set foot in there on that Spruce Goose. Oh, also in that building there was some VR rides. So I took Bun Buns for a video game, like, gyroscoping cockpit flight in the Spruce Goose, which was funny because I was like, I don't just point to a place and I'll take us there. And she like pointed to an area and then just got all mad because the plane didn't historically fly over land, but we did. We did better than Howard Hughes. It was a lot of fun, like I was being really gentle with the joystick so it wasn't like doing loop-de-doops, because this cockpit would have. It would also doubled as like a roller coaster, so it was like spinning upside down and around. And I did like there was like a submarine deep sea dive through the Bermuda Triangle with my wife. And that was a lot of fun. It was really intense when I was hanging there upside down with my injured back. Got real worried about that one, but it worked out. And then like Sean and his wife went on a roller coaster. And then after that, I got in with Sean and they had a Star Trek experience. We didn't get to complete it. Sean was pretty green after the roller coaster and had to tap out and like hit the eject button. But it was like this whole like Borg battle, and like some of the stuff was not high quality, and I believe it was all running in Microsoft Flight Sim X. But I think the Spruce Goose flight was like from Flight Simulator 5 or 6. Like it looked DOS as fuck. But it was still really cool. The thing that sold it, like, you know, old graphics aside, was feeling the whole thing tilt when you move the joystick. In hindsight, I wish I'd have done some of the World War II fighter prop planes. I think those would have been a lot of fun to, like, actually do a barrel roll in. Not the Spruce Goose, though. That would have, like, backflopped hard. That thing was easy to stall out, by the way. So then we went into the other building, where they had a whole bunch of, like, basically, like, space cockpits. Like, I'm trying to remember. They had, like, a replica of Sputnik and, you know, whatnot, and then a whole bunch of, like, cosmonaut stuff and a whole bunch of American stuff. And some other country, but I forget who it was, that was also, like, kind of part of the space race. But, like, you know, got to look at, like, the, you know, one of the Apollo landers and, like, a replica of their little, lunar rover deal. And all of that was really fascinating. And then I saw something I'd wanted to see in person for, like, my entire life. Was they had an SR-71, the Blackbird. And I am still shook at how much bigger that is in real life than I thought it was. Like, that was, like a slow walk. It was, like, 2 minutes to walk from side to side. Like, that thing was big. And if you don't know what the SR-71 is, that is a neat fucking plane. Like, that thing was built as a spy plane. No armaments. You know, it was made to, you know, not be seen by radar. And it was also, like, high altitude, big fucking afterburners. It was made to get, like, anywhere in the world in, like, an hour or two and take high definition pictures behind enemy lines and get the fuck out. Or to do more than one pass. Like, it had to mostly refuel in the air, because every time it landed, it would just, like, all the fuel would leak out because the engine would grow by, like, 5 inches. Its only defense was speed and altitude. And, according to the video, if I understood the video right, there were some, like, you know, 10,000 missiles shot at these things, and not a single one ever hit its target. Like, it just left. You have a model of one? Cockpit is a good indication of how big everything... Yes, it is. They also had... There was, like, a little, like, I want to call it a daughter board, but, like, there was, like, an unmanned drone that would sit on top of it that would detach, like, the little parasites on submarines that go up. I'm blanking on their words. But it was like an unmanned thing that could, you know, go even higher and faster, like 90,000 feet or some shit. But, like, they had one of those too, like, kind of suspended nearby. But it's, like, built all the same. Like, it looks like they belong together. But no, it was so cool seeing an SR-71. Like, that's, like, most people are like, you know, F-14 Tomcat, all this and that. Like, the SR-71 is the one that fascinates me the most. And that is a plane where, like, you don't really make turns in it. You point it somewhere where you want to go, and you get there. Like, you slowly turn around and get the fuck out. A small oddity, the SR-71, the Soviet Union sold us the I know, right? Yeah. And that was the other thing, too, is, like, they're only good for so many flights. Like, they go so fast, like, they have to undergo some pretty intensive repairs pretty often. I think I know they're all retired now, but I forget when. And basically, they've been replaced by, you know, UAVs, like, you know, modern drones and, you know, whole death from above deal. But it was very cool to see one, and I think that's, like, for me, that's, I think, one of the coolest airplanes ever. And there's some cool designs out there, but, like, that was one that, like, they basically were like, we have to do this thing, and the laws of physics don't allow it, but we're still gonna try really fucking hard. You know what I mean? Like, basically, these things went so high, like, the pilots had to wear NASA suits. So, like, they were literally wearing space suits in those. Anyways, very cool airplane. So happy to get to see one. I kind of, like, I don't really go to a lot of museums, but I kind of forgotten, like, how much I love a good Air and Space Museum. And that was a good one. Like, it's not, you know, whatever's in Washington, D.C., but, like, for the West Coast, this one was pretty fantastic. Had a lot of cool stuff there. Yeah, so, and then we came back to Vancouver and went to a show last night. Saw a band called Dry Cleaning. And now I'm here. It's been a long weekend. But I just spent like an hour, or well, half an hour talking about all that. We did a lot. That would actually be... I'm sure there's a video game that has the SR-71 in it. That would actually be a cool thing I'd like to do at some point, is fly one of those on stream. Excuse me. On stream. I'm sure I have some flight simulator back there that has it. Like a Jane's or whatever. Or maybe even Microsoft Flight Sim. I'll figure it out. Oh! And I bought these really cool things. On the second day of the UFO Fest, there was... It's kind of a known earring jewelry seller. Like, they do the Vancouver Farmers Market and then, like, go to things like UFO Fest or whatever. But it was actually the owner, like, the person that makes all of it was at this one. Because I think the one in Vancouver is, like, a daughter stall. But I noticed some Game Boy earrings. Like, you know, laser cut wood, painted. And as I was going to be like, you know, I kind of picked one. I was like, this is cool. I think I'll get them. Like, whatever. I noticed a giant jar of, like, singlets. That was kind of like the grab bag, like half off, whatever. And I started digging around in there. I found all these video game controller earrings that I absolutely loved. So I bought a whole bunch of them, like $30 for 6. So not bad. $5 each. But here, I'll show you them one by one. Okay, there we go. Dinky little Xbox 360 controller. Like I said, it's like laser cut wood. Here's a Super Nintendo controller. Like, so close you could almost read words on it. She did a stellar job painting it. There's Atari. And what I was looking for when I saw the Game Boy, I was like, oh shit, do they have a Game Gear? They did not have a Game Gear, but there was a Genesis controller. That made me happy. N64. In like the light pink variant. And a purple GameCube controller. There was one NES controller. There you go. I think it's actually the controller I had when I had a Wii. There was one Nintendo controller, but they're basically super glued onto the back of it, and the pin had broken off, and I just was like, whatever. So I bought all of those. You know what? And I'm gonna wear the N64 one because of the demo we're playing today. It would make sense. I actually did that with like or like a reversed mirror looking in the stream. There we go. N64 controller. Actually kind of a cool earring. Oh, that's not going to get annoying at all. Maybe it'll hold it in better. I don't know. But those were pretty adorable. Loved them. And that was pretty much like, besides the yo-yo, the knick-knack that I came back with. Knick-knacks. Okay. Video game time. We're gonna play S.O.E 64. Oh! Why this was on my mind. Next Wednesday, we're gonna have a special stream. We're gonna do launch day of 007 First Light. Because I'm excited about a new James Bond game. We all know how much I love James Bond games. Like, even the bad ones. So we're gonna do a launch day stream of that. I'm planning for 7 hours. I know it's like a 10-hour game. We'll see. Technically, like, Wednesday is my shortest, or like I have like a hard stop on Wednesdays because me and Buns have like a spiritual thing we do. But I know that's her second day of on-site work, which is a bit farther away. So I'm just gonna commit to streaming, and if I miss ACIM that day, I miss ACIM. But I also don't know when Buns is gonna be back, so we're gonna do launch day of 007 First Light, and if I understood, we'll be low. Oh, bummer, you'll be on vacation. You'll be low res. I mean, awesome, you're on vacation. Bummer, it's low res. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and the reason for it. This is the part that probably matters the most, right? Besides watching my beautiful face play a video game, is it's gonna have badge drops. There is the like spiral, intro gun barrel emote, or not emote. It's a badge drop. So I think you can just like attach it to your name, like the game publisher made a deal with Twitch or whatever. So it's one of those, and it should be enabled on my channel by default just by streaming in the category. By subbing or gifting a sub to someone while watching the stream. And any channel, not just mine. Any channel that's streaming the game on launch day. But that's a thing. That's a thing we can do. So I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna gift one of you lucky SOBs a sub and get mine. Because that sounds fun. So in that, we're gonna do S.O.E 64, which is, like a GoldenEye 64 / Medal of Honor Call of Duty, probably Wolfenstein inspired shooter that I caught wind of today in my news feed. Yeah, it's a $5. It's a paid badge, yeah, but you get all my emotes, right? Fucking lost my train of thought again. So it's not out yet. I caught wind of it today, and I saw there was a demo. It was a deceptive news article, too. It was like, free Steam game. It's not a free Steam game. That is a demo. But I had committed at that point to being like, let's do something 64 related. Or GoldenEye 64, like adjacent, whatever. So we're going to play this. I mean, it's only like... It's less than an hour long, the 3-level demos, but... That's what I wanted to do today. So we're gonna do a demo on the 1-hour stream, and then see where that gets us. Because I still need to do things like grocery shopping today, because I haven't done that in a week. We've just been so busy. Plus we have a whole nother home with food in the fridge, so we've just been eating Bun's food. Maybe we'll hook up the 486 and play with it a little bit, or I might do that off stream. Haven't decided. See where we get after we play this. I see ads are going to be here in 5 minutes, so I'm just going to go ahead and trigger them so that we don't like get to the menu and then have to sit through it. And then we will work on S.O.E 64. So I will be right back, and then we'll kick off the game. Maybe. Probably. I mean, I'll be back.
Like I need that. Oh, I missed.
For the light.
Nice.
Okay, well...
Oh, you don't want to do that. Run. Run.
Oh, no! This is fine. Hey, Buns, how you doing?
That's on par with you stopping.
me, and he kind of just sat on his bed staring at me, then panting and sitting up like...
There's still power left. There's still power left. Don't do the keys, Miss Keys, now. Why would you do this? Why would you do that?
It's actually really amazing that your radar picks up my mood and play.
I said left. By
It's still left.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh well, oh jeez! Well, I just lost my entire flight here. Can somebody clip that for me?
Oh no.
Wow.
I guess it'd be useful. Ghost would be useful if you had a whole bunch of enemies down at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, that's right. Go out and sit on the spider. Get out there and sit on the spider. That's what. Yeah, people refuse to let the old arcade machines die.
And penises and butts and poo like flying around.
Your internet, your computer, everything is stressed.
It is very stressed right now.
I see you, you freaking predator! Where you? Nah, get back here! I ain't done with you! Oh God! God dang it, this gun don't reload for shit. Got beaten by a man who was a Cthulhuoid face.
You bet he's about to debate with it. Oh, you. Well, what the hell? What happened there? I suddenly went from full life bar to nothing in 2 hits.
Hey, it's Keyboard Cat. What is this, Big DI Horrors channel?
I mean, I'll show you, but that's why I call it the Tower of Power, because my Atari 2600 controller ports didn't work. And I even bought like a new controller to test it. And by new controller, I mean like third-party controller manufactured recently. But then I remembered that I had...
Friends, welcome back. Let's kick this one off. Like I said, I know it's not a very long demo, but it's what I wanted to do. Eventually, we will have an HDMI modded N64. We'll be able to play some of those games I've been collecting for that.
An old memory, Beckett. Back when you were tearing about the desert with the SAS. Supposed to be a tidy little raid on a Luftwaffe strip. Drive in, rattle the planes, drive out again. Instead, they blasted your Jeep to scrap and left you stranded in the sand. Most men would have called it finished. You, of course, carried on. Torched their fuel drums, pinched a pilot's keys, and flew yourself out. Messy work, but effective.
Figured it out, okay. Okay. Well, we got crouch where we like it. Retro resolution. Maybe we'll just leave it as is. Alright. Let's So there's the button to unlock all demo levels, which is kind of cool. Let's do the prologue. Destroy oil storage, steal keys, escape and plane. Hey, Power, welcome in. Alright. Begin operation. Use the compass to show the location of in-progress objectives. Hey, Dazium. You saw the demo for this? Looks really cool. I'm excited about it. 43 miles behind German lines, exactly.
You alive back there, Beckett? Should be routine. We'll roll in, light them up as we go past, and roll out. Get ready.
Jesus Christ, that sliding turn on the Jeeps in front of us.
There she is! Airfield dead ahead! Weapons up, lads!
Okay. Everything looks the same! What am I shooting at?
Shit! Up ahead! There's a fucking plane coming right at us!
Oh no! You think the planes? Apparently. Alright, well thank God that part's over. Alright, compass.
Bloody hell.
Does let us
Sounds
see
like the
things.
others are fighting their way out.
Okay, so we have wobbly arm, like trespasser aiming.
That's a step up.
So it's complete hip firing except for... Okay. And we can strafe and do that, which is interesting. That guy? Alright. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Reminds you of Medal of Honor games. Can't remember which one. Yes, the Wii game specifically. Airborne. This was an interesting piece of history. They had zoom on the Jeep with explosive rounds and machine guns. They zoom in on Jeep's explosive rounds in machine guns, just trash the entire airfield. Oh, that is interesting.
Wow, this could be useful. That's a step up.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is this one silenced? Like that, like that? It's like a car or Springfield or something. Had to know. We know now. Your favorite detail is they painted Jeep's pink IRL because it made the best camo in this environment. Yes, I imagine it would. Actually. You cannot jump in this game. I love that I don't love that the crosshair jumps. Like every time you fire. Can you lean? Oh, you can lean. Okay. Alright, we'll get the hang of this. This reminds me, Ozzy, it reminds me of Operation Petticoat. Which, if you've seen that old submarine movie, it's a good one. Okay, this is a stand. Alright. I like the music. I am actually wondering if this would feel better on a controller. The mouse is a little jarring for the turning. Shit, if it has controller support at all. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Or it needed to be started with the game. That guy fell through a fence. We go in this one? We did not. More healing. Good. Oh, that's somebody's dog. Can't climb things either. Not explosive. Alright, well, I tried. Kinda hoping. Yo, they were explosive, damn it! Well, things in the background were anyways. Very gold. Now with sound effects, yeah. The death animations, like the way the faces fall down, is very good. It's MP40. We have so many submachine guns. Come on. All right, it is. Oh, it is the car.
I think they're on to me.
I didn't know if I could shoot through it or not. Dad joke. Did you know Goofy originally was from the Middle East? He used to speak Maya. Yep. One's over my head. GoldenEye did have exploding office chairs. It did, yeah. Everything, if you shot it enough, just exploded in GoldenEye.
Here we go.
Yeah, maybe we need to turn down the sensitivity. Aim down sight sensitivity. Come down, please. Okay, that's a little bit better. No, I haven't seen Mortal Kombat 2. I saw the first movie and thought it was okay. I'm assuming it's a sequel of the one that came out like 5 years ago or something. It never was like the biggest Mortal Kombat fighting games in general, but I did enjoy it enough, but it was also kind of just bad shit, you know? Have you seen it yet? Did you like it? You always hope both teams win. That means there's a good mix. Well, that is the thing. Like, if you make a movie out of, like, a fighting game where you always get to pick your own character, how do you root for anybody in the movie? Alright. This is much better for aiming. Fuck. Wow.
Oh! Oh!
Did I get him? That's Sonya. She didn't do the kiss of death. Just those pink arm rings. Ah. That was a desk pop. But that was a clean shot, man. That shit was a clean shot. Guys say they did better than the first one? Not too many movies that turn off, but Mortal Kombat was one of them. Oh. Oh, the first one? Can't remember how or where I watched that. I remember LGG getting really excited about it. Now I'm wondering if like we all watched it together. Like if she showed it on our Discord or something. Or we just watched it at the same time. The original movie back in the day was better. No, I did see that when I was a kid. Okay, hip firing's a lot better. About to turn on. Hello. Okay, that unlocked a Sniper's Dream. Would that be big head mode? I know that that unlocks something in the menu. It's another collect. It was really far away, so let's blow this shit up. Oh, yeah, shit, we gotta go.
God bless TNT. Never gets old.
Kano, they made it funny as hell. Hello? Go down.
Play. Wonder if I can find some keys.
Okay. Let's probably collect the keys then. Sorry, 1 second. Surprisingly didn't kill off Johnny Cage in the first 5 minutes of the movie. Carl Urban was a good Cage. Oh yeah, I heard he was in that. Okay.
Heilige Scheiße!
Alright. Bullets are... Oh, okay, I am getting shot from the side. I was like, that blood's from a weird place. Oh. And then now that I'm not using the manual aim...
Might be some keys in here.
This is pretty great.
These could get me airborne.
I am actually going to also turn down sensitivity here to make it feel... Ah, it's much better. It's kind of swingy, like... And maybe it's not so bad if the gun wasn't swaying so much when I moved. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, there it is. Blow up our escape plan. Bye! Okay, okay.
Your first assignment for the S.O.E., Beckett. Intelligence says the Germans are testing a new toy on a little island fortress, the V3 rocket. If it works, there won't be much of London for long. You'll slip in from the coast, knock out their artillery and any armor guarding the place, then sabotage the prototype before it gets airborne. After that, get yourself underground. When that rocket goes, the whole island will know it.
Now, when he says underground on an island,
Cold, wet, miserable.
Ah, the well rod.
Feels like home.
How far can we shoot with that? Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, nice submarine.
Well, this could be useful. Night, night.
Oh, shit. He did not keep walking. Okay, this thing can shoot forever. Great. Yeah, that got a clean haircut. I need a haircut. Not that kind, though. I want a different kind of haircut. Same. Oh, shit!
This could be useful.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Good riddance.
Come on, give me the other gun. Where's my other gun? Where's my health? Unknown. You can't use a health kit when your health is full, though, so that's good. Hey, Rogue, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. I think there's a louder click sound when they die from a gunshot. Yeah, that and Medal of Honors and also GoldenEye 64 heavily. See, it's got the aiming. And definitely some Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Think they're on to me.
What? Just... Oh shit, it's a dog. I don't want to shoot a dog. No! Fuck, don't make me shoot a dog. Oh no. That's the opposite of staying. Man, okay. I don't want to fucking shoot a dog. Stop making me shoot dogs. Damn it.
Cold, wet, miserable. Feels like home. Clocked. All clear.
Okay. Oi. This other guy hitting me from. It was just him?
I hurt to borrow this.
Shoot the fucking dogs. Hate it. What did you do to yourself, man? Oh shit. I think that guy was throwing grenades.
Think they're on to me. That's a step up.
Yeah, I had a feeling there was going to be a collectible over here. I didn't read what it said. Baseball mode? Just turn on God mode. Jesus.
Well, this could be useful.
Can it? Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Er bewegt sich! Schnell! Verfolgt ihn! Stirb!
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Komm raus und stirb! Lass sie nicht entkommen!
That went poorly.
Crowd down.
Kraut down. Oh no. Thanks for the follow, friend. Appreciate that. Should move.
And boom. Silence as a mouse.
Hey. Sylvia, right? Welcome in. How was your day going? This is like giving me PTSD of World War II GI a little bit. That first level off the D-Day beach, the one in the Duke Nukem engine, which was brutal. We did beat that though. A lot of quick saves that one. Woke up from a 3-hour power nap. Hell yeah. Look at the hair on that pinup. Can we shoot out lights? Good.
Cautious bastard.
Oh, these are checkpoints. Interesting. Interesting. Pew pew. Hey, Dan. Good to see you, buddy. How's your day going? How's planning going? For the little something something. Are we allowed to talk about that, by the way? It's very hot where you're at. It is nice and cool here. At least the last time I went outside it was. And I'm okay with that. The FPS thing, yeah. That thing. Feel free to share however much or as little as you want. By all means. So Dan's working on a indie retro FPS classic streaming event celebrating. Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm assuming celebrating, you know, indie classic retro FPS games. I am definitely in line for that. That sounds fun as hell. I actually started to think, I was thinking Chasm the Rift, because I always need an excuse to play that game. But I recently, because we've been talking about the 486 that I'm going to be hooking up tonight, might be a good time to break out Alien Trilogy on DOS.
And boom.
You didn't go down, did you? Oh, I had him.
Shit. God bless TNT.
And boom. There's gonna be a whole month of those type of games. Ooh, what month are you thinking about? I could be down for an FPS month. June, July? Okay.
Go.
Oh, that's not a guy. That one's a bucket. Jug.
Well, this could be useful.
Panzer crack. Okay.
Oh, fuck. That's a tank.
Uh-huh. It's a good thing we have this. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh! Okay.
Clocked.
Guess we're running through here. You down yet? Okay. Use the crowbar on the tank. Ooh, okay. He's hated that. So, I think I missed.
Tank down.
Alright, alright. Alright. We're okay.
That's a step up.
Oh, there was even more. I was like, they barely gave us enough,
Crowd down.
they barely gave us enough.
Nice.
Ammo to take down that tank. Doors and corners, man. That's where they get you. Alright. Show me some objectives here. Arm. Sabotage. Okay. Oh, there's a guy right there. Hate the fact that S.O.E is now considered a retro game. Smeg, do you feel old? I mean, it is. Like, legitimately, Halo is retro. Since your body's glorious, I like it. What did I miss? Ugh. Okay, we're gonna learn about fall damage. You gonna let me down? Oh, game. You let me get this far. Don't make me walk all the way around. would name the game Return to Castle Duty? It feels like Return to Castle Wolfenstein. For sure. Great game. Anything from 2006 and older is retro by the 20-year rule. See, I had like small window of time that I could be like, anything that didn't have an HDMI cable on it is retro. And that's starting to not feel accurate anymore. But I could say that for like the last 5 years, and I did. That's still kind of true. The things that, you know, like the Wii versus the Wii U, right? But the thing that made it tricky, the original Xbox had an adapter cable to HDMI, and the original Xbox 360 did not have HDMI. That was like the second run, if I remember correctly. So we had a long conversation about that at one point. But there are Xbox 360s out there that don't have HDMI. So the original Xbox also did get an HDMI adapter. If memory serves. But I don't think it was RGB cords, yeah. I had to get, like, some kind of aftermarket cable for my original 360. Wait, well, hold on, was it that one? Is that the one? Oh, it is that one. How do I get to that one? How do I get to that one, actually? Uh-huh. Oh my god, this is all the way back at the beginning of the damn level? Because it blew you. Okay. Away we go. Never seen such a clean looking system. Yeah. It does look pretty good. Oh my god, we're having to walk all the way back to the beginning of the damn level. And hopefully... hopefully we'll find it. Okay, we did. Jerk.
God bless TNT.
Oh, 4x3 OLED would be pretty glorious. That would be pretty amazing. Oh, sorry, we had to walk up the cliff face over here. I have some pretty clean CRTs around. But I know there was some that were basically like high definition CRTs. You know, like the Sony production monitors, for example. PVMs, I think they were called, professional video monitors. Hello.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. How do you not know I was here? Yeah, those things are pretty. I'd love to get a hold of some of them, but their prices are fucking stupid. Gone are the days when Microsoft was a good company.
Someone's sound.
Oh no! I was gonna praise this game for not having a stupid alarm.
Oh.
Ow. Ow. Yes, pile up in the hallway. That is the GoldenEye way. Like those guys. Hold on. We got grenades for this? Or Panzercrack. Panzerschreck, sorry. What? I'm actually bummed out by this. I only got one of them? Come on now. Well, grenade throwing could be better. Maybe they got hit by the lightning. No, for fuck's sake. Are you back here stomping at me, buddy? Oh. Bunny Rabbit's moving his food dish around. Thought he was displeased by my aim. He's just flinging his food dish around back there. Let's go visit the bunny. Or not, because the battery on the phone died. Never mind.
Strike one.
I think the music went away in the menu. Maybe there's like a car sitting around somewhere. Like, the rifle, I mean. Hello?
Night.
It'd be good for this level. I'm seeing a lot of long distance shots. Sabotage the rockets. Sniper rifles in the top office room. Amiga Central, welcome in. Top office room. This one? Did I just miss it? Oh, shit!
Can't hurt to borrow.
Hey, good catch, thank you. I totally missed that. Yeah, and it's a car scope. Perfect. Oh, that's a good sound. Are you explosive? Oops. Oh! Hell yeah. Oh, that's a satisfying shooter, too. I like it. I like it. I love that the scope kind of just, like, moves around on the screen. It reminds me of the way scopes worked, kind of, in, like, Delta Force 1 and 2. They just kind of had, like, this section of zoomed up here. Interestingly, the guns seem to be in different keys. Or at least the well rod's taking the place of the SMG, or one of the SMGs in the first level. Snipe Ubelwurst. Oh, hey! Full moon. Alright, found a collectible. Unlock secrets in the menu. Damn it, I want bratwurst now. 6, 4. What number? No. Okay, now I'm mad. Just... Okay. What number is the sniper rifle on? It appears to not be numbered. Snipe the evil sausage. The worst. Just... Killed his arm to death.
Druck aufrechterhalten! Ich krieg dich!
Uh-huh.
Versteck dich, Ruhe ist erledigt! Leck mich! In Deckung!
Oh my god! It went a lot slower. Ow! Oh, oh, oh! Ah! Okay, I think that's...
Ooh, a new toy.
Well, where do you go then? Okay. Oh, did I get a new toy? Shotgun. Interesting. Okay. There was this. Oh, this goes up to the top. Okay. All objectives complete. Okay, we all clear? We should probably fucking go. Huh. I was like, wait, did we just launch on London? Last mission.
You're now inside the bunker complex under the launch site. This is where the V3 was designed and powered. Secure the engineering documents, destroy the generators feeding the research levels, and deal with any German engineers involved in the program. Expect heavy resistance. Intelligence also indicates French technical staff on site, unwilling participants. Avoid unnecessary casualties. Once the objectives are complete, locate an exit and get clear before the bombers bring the whole place down.
Full moon. Human enemies bark like dogs. Okay. Paintball gun. Bullets produce colorful impacts. Sniper's dreams. Enemies have huge heads. Not gonna do that. That just seems silly. But humans barking like dogs? You know what? Fuck it. We all agreed? This is gonna be silly. This is what we get. This is what the game gets for making me shoot German Shepherds. Just load in the trauma for me.
That rocket is dealt with. Now let's see what we can find down here.
I mean, dynamite. Looks like a floor switch, right? I guess it's a welcome mat. So...
French engineers. Should probably keep it clean.
He growled. Good, good. I love that. Fire extinguishers in video games are always flammable. Holy shit, that was a lot. That was a fireball. It was amazing. Actually.
Well, this could be useful.
Ow! Ah! Paintball. Alright, alright. Let's let go of stealth. Oh! Now you're getting my ass kicked. Nope. Okay. Dude, the paintball splats are great. I love them.
That's a step up.
A shovel?
Can't hurt to borrow this.
Another door over there?
Silence as a mouse.
Oh. I was actually, I forgot. No, we set that mode, and I thought the dog. It was actually a dog. Shit. See, I was expecting barking, not growling. That kick. Ooh, what is that? MG4? Okay. MG42? Oh, I don't even know what exploded. Checkpoint. Okay.
I think they're on to me.
Clock. Ow!
And boom.
And boom. I like that line.
Wow, this could be useful. Clean. Doors unlocked.
Further back. Suppose I could use the compass HUD. Just using my FPS prowess for now. Must be that one. The giant green one. What was this one though? Nothing? Oh, that was a quick saver. Go.
Here we go.
Yeah, I was expecting the dog, like the people dogs, to bark more. Hey, Pern, good to see you, buddy. How's your day going? No, there's the guy back here. Did they, like, take away my... Oh, I do still have the shotgun. Or I picked up another one.
Pink toy.
Okay. Whoa! I love it. I love it. It's hugely satisfying. Absolutely love the spatter from the shotgun in the paintball mode. It's wonderful. See, now this is a check mark that we can't seem to activate. Alright, that's locked. It's got a red light. Uh-huh.
Should be open now. Oh! All clear.
Good lord. Where did that shacks come from?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh no. Was not looking at objectives at all. Let's go back to that door we opened. Yeah, that one. This shotgun, this trench gun, is fucking amazing. I love it. Like, it's too off. Oh, I know where we're at.
Spot it.
Too often, shotguns are super underwhelming in games. This is one of the good ones. But it's better when you don't run out of aim. Let's just be real. When have shotguns ever been boring? I mean, man, the shotgun of Pariah was boring. Shit. There's just, some of them are just not effective. The Doom 3 shotgun was also a little sad, except that it made, like, just peel the flesh off of things. That was weird. But, like, it was pretty underwhelming to play with.
Still good. Oh! Ah!
Oh, you put the goddamn alarm. God.
Ow!
At least the alarms don't stay on very long. That's nice. Hey, Potato. So this is just some enhanced 007. I mean, it's an homage back to it, but it's also a lot of, like, Medal of Honor on the PS1. Definitely that, too. Feeling more like Return to Castle Wolfenstein, but, like, it definitely has, like, you know, the 007, the GoldenEye in 64 aiming. But yeah, it's definitely an homage back to it. But it takes place in World War II. You are a British operative. And there's stuff you can do to unlock, like, Big Head and Paintball mode. So, you know, where's its inspiration on the jacket?
Down.
Yes. Yeah, there's some... And to be fair, a lot of those sounds definitely came out of, like, sound packs or, yeah. Like that door sound that you hear in every video game and movie and TV. Just really wanted to blow that up, and I don't think I did turn on the humans growl and bark like dogs cheat for my own amusement. Yeah, paintball mode. Wow, I think that was actually a good throw. I'm shook. I'm shook. That is locked. Another document. One more of those to find. Definitely has the PS1 Medal of Honor font. Yeah.
That's unlocked something.
Okay. It's pretty fun. Also, there's, you know, this is a demo on Steam. How are you alive? What is this guy's secret? I want his secret.
Someone sounded the alarm.
Ah, can't shoot over that box, apparently. I must have gotten this guy.
Don't mind if I do.
There's our last document. That Medal of Honor game on the PS1, the two of them, are so good. Gotta add. We will be right back.
There's two other ones! This guy sucks.
I tell you what, darling, you know, a girl needs to have some talents in the house, so if you're not good at cooking, you better be real good at sucking dick.
You're
That's the way it goes.
freak.
Saying how it is, babe.
Say how it is, babe, bruv.
Never a truer word spoken. However, it should never be spoken outside of the game, so don't say stuff like that. It's true, but don't say it.
I'll buy that for $1. Oh, we gotta save. So you're watching me on your phone.
There's her body. Look. Look. There she is.
There? There's nothing there, guys.
Somebody definitely moved.
Oh no! I don't even know what happened there. Nothing to see here.
You will not be killed, but you have to trust me.
Never trust a man who says trust me. I once trusted someone with all my heart. He sold me out to Necroth. That man, Sky, was your father.
Oh, is that the middle? That was the middle bit, wasn't it? Yeah. There's nothing I need to worry about. And another one.
No red feather. I don't know. Good. Did you just clip through the ground? Hello? Hello? Okay, goodbye now.
Cheese. Cheeseburger.
Look! Look who it is. It's the Sukra. Now we know. We've been pronouncing Sakura's name wrong for years. It's Sukra. Thank you, Master of Ryan 3, for clearing that up.
Yeah, you are really lucky. I'm never that lucky. If you get one of the LMSI SCSI drives, one of the cool thing is, ImiCat, is the LMSI interface can be significantly faster than the standard, because the LMSI can actually run at wide speeds, whereas this just runs at standard speeds. It doesn't even do fast speeds. So the fastest drive that will work with this is going to be an 8-speed SCSI drive. And the LMSI will support up to 32 speed, which is very nice. And it's also a smaller cable, smaller connector, and it also ports audio down the cable, so you don't have to use a secondary audio cable. We only have 1 or 2 speed LMSI. LMSI drives can go much faster. I hope you can find a high speed LMSI drive. I have one out in the garage in storage, but the problem is it's not an LMSI CD-ROM drive. It's an LMSI tape drive.
There's a bomb in here. We have to get out of here now.
Okay, less looking around. Chat. I think we're screwed. Now I know how Nancy Drew felt when she went back to high school.
I got Luther Vendross' greatest hits over there. I'll bust it out and I'll cause some damage.
I'll bet that stings a bit.
It does at first, but then begins to be enjoyable.
Welcome back. We're gonna get the mail while we were on ad break. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. Alright, we were infiltrating some bullshit here. We're not gonna escape yet. We have more to do to get all of our objectives. But I think we did take, like, a wrong turn somewhere. And of course I stepped away, so now I don't have the map in my head. I'm gonna go back up. Because I think the... Boy, everything is really high above us. Maybe I just went kind of massively in the wrong direction. No, we can still go up here. Okay. Okay. I think we're on the right level now. Excellent.
Never gets old.
Hey, Star. Why are you a British Special Operative Executive? I actually don't know what it stands for. Is that what? That can't be right. Because the demo was free. That's why. Alright, one more arm. I'm just gonna find it. Oh. It is right there. I'm gonna find our way back down. How are you doing today, Star? We're about to wrap this demo up here in a second. Oh. Further down still. He's not. He's a special obliterator of executions. It's pretty good, too. Alright, back on track. Bun Buns, what would you like to do for dinner tonight? All the blood just came out of my eyeballs. Oh, we're gonna escape on a submarine? Yeah. Alright. I don't think they've made his outfit yet. No, I was actually gonna wrap up here now that I've completed this demo. I was probably gonna hit the grocery store. I was thinking about getting mostly just like sandwich and vegan stuff. GoldenEye may have better level design, but is often called one of the best in 64 games, so that's an uncompared. Interestingly, I'm actually sad
You're now inside the bunker complex under the launch site.
Sad this is over now.
This is where the V3 was designed and powered. Secure the engineering documents, destroy the generators feeding the research levels, and deal with any German engineers involved in the program. Expect heavy resistance.
Happy demo. That was a good one.
Also indicates French technical staff on site. Unwilling participants. Avoid unnecessary casualties. Once the objectives are complete, locate an exit.
Shh. Don't make me uninstall you. Shut up. Guy. You know, it's interesting, GoldenEye, like, I love GoldenEye. I'm going to start with that. And I think everybody loves GoldenEye. But I do think, like, most of the hype about GoldenEye, yeah, no, it was actually really good. I'm looking forward to a bigger game, which is coming at some point. Sorry, got distracted there. Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. Coming at some point. It's on my wish list. I liked it. GoldenEye, like, the hype around GoldenEye is remembered, I feel, or from what I've seen, mostly for its multiplayer. And not so much its single player, or its maps, or, like, its brutal difficulty in some spots. Like, I'm looking at you, hallway turrets in the science research facility, right? Yeah, is where it shines. Yeah. So, like, it's funny because, like, you know, from a certain point of view, it's like, GoldenEye's not a great game. But it was the first to offer, you know, split-screen multiplayer. Now, what's funny here is that every game after it, we just were like, oh, the single player was great, but it had tacked on multiplayer to, you know, relive that GoldenEye nostalgia. So every game has, like, tacked on multiplayer post-GoldenEye, and we all hated it. So I find that funny. Like, you're never gonna relive the magic of a first, right? So I've always found that kind of amusing. But, like, a lot, you know, revisiting GoldenEye is tough. Didn't Quake have multiplayer split screen first? On the N64, maybe. Maybe. I think I have Quake for the N64. I can't get to it right now. Actually, wait, it's over here. Moved it to that shelf I was talking about earlier. Or on this shelf, but you can't see because it's just up there. I do. When I was buying N64 games, I only got Quake 1 because, I'll be honest, I don't really like Quake 2 all that much. I played through it and all of its expansions and thought it was just okay. Yeah, I guess it's really not going to tell me on the cart. But I think you're right that it did have split screen. What I don't remember is if it had cooperative play. It might have. Quake, you have stories for years back in middle school. His dad was a sound designer for the game? That's awesome. It had really good sound design. Like, pretty excellent. I just started talking to my friend Dwayne about this game that we bought for the NES at the Portland. Hey, Pickle Dog. I'm with you in saying Quake 2 doesn't hold up. Yeah, like, it's fine, but it's not Quake 1. Like, Quake 1 is pretty phenomenal. And, like, it's just such a tonal shift. And I do feel like the visuals hold up way better in Quake 1. Because, like, it is what it is. It wasn't the stepping stone that is Quake 2. Duke 64? I can't remember if I have 0 Hour on N64 or not. Anyways, what I was going to say was me and my buddy Dwayne started talking about, like, doing a co-op stream of this game for the NES that we picked up last year at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Which is, like, it's a little bit Contra-y, but it is 2 players simultaneously co-op. And this is a modern NES game. That I picked up from the developer called Copper Jacket. Has a ridiculous story. Yep, there's the cart. Ridiculous story. About the same story as that boat game we were playing. But we're gonna pick a day, hopefully within the next month, to play this. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. I'm sad that we hadn't gotten to it until now. I just saw it on the shelf and was like, oh shit, forgot about that. So we're going to do that soon, hopefully. So that'll probably be on a Saturday because he works weeks. Well, heads up. That is something I am thinking about. Okay. I think we'll do a quick update of what's coming next. Tonight, I'm going to sign off here in a minute and start moving wires around over there and get that 486 set up. Maybe we'll do stuff on the 486 tomorrow or Wednesday. I do need to make some headway still in Horizon Forbidden West, because there's still so much game left. I looked at a video of what was left in Bonnie Bear Saves Frog Time, because I was thinking, yeah, we're getting close to the end, right? No. No. The video I found where we're at right now is before the middle point of the full playthrough. Which, that's already 2 pretty decent sized streams in. Like 2 5-hour streams. Like, you know, he did it in like a couple hours, but we're like at the halfway point. That is still a game I want to finish. So this week, at some point, we're going to work on that. We're going to work on Horizon Forbidden West. I would like to get another stream with Bun Buns in this week, if you're still around, sweetheart. Because we need to finish Haven somehow before you are working full-time next week. So maybe 2 streams of that. I don't know. If I get the 486 all hooked up tonight, maybe we'll do some of that this week. So planning on streaming every day. Next Wednesday, I'm particularly excited because the new James Bond game, 007 First Light, comes out. And I know that's about a 10-hour game, so I'm expecting like stream 20 hours. I'm going to stream that on launch day, and that's not something I usually do. For whatever reason, like, it's pretty rare that I stream a game on launch day. This one I want to, and one of the reasons is there's a promotion they're doing for subs and gift subs. You can get the gun barrel badge beside your name. Yeah. Just one of the reasons I want to stream it on launch day. Also, like, anything is a good excuse to play a modern game on launch day, because I don't do that very often. So, whatever it is. Yeah, I just saw that get announced by somebody on Twitter or whatever, and said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So, if you want to come hang out, gift subs, get a badge, check out the new James Bond game, fuck yeah. I feel like I need to get like one of those fake tuxedo shirts to wear for that stream. Bun Buns, make a note, I need to find one of those. That'll be funny. I'm also planning on aiming for 7 hours on that day. Get a fake tux, yes? Should I? Is that what I should do? I feel pretty good about that. Maybe I'll just get on Amazon and order something. Fake tux. That feels right. Just becomes my thing that I always do. The tuxie t-shirt? Alright. Well, if y'all know of any good ones, shoot me a message on Discord. Yeah, 007 hours. See, MacLad gets it. MacLad gets it. I could have sworn you already have. I don't. It's actually really rare that I dress up in anything other than like some t-shirt. Not really the button down kind of. Well, there is that thing that I wore to the restaurant that had a dress code, like the really expensive restaurant that Bun Buns took me to. Vertical stream is too close. Well, MacLad, don't do this with your phone. Hey, Galindo, good to see you. A weird sense of deja vu of you in a black tie t-shirt. They're doing really good, Galindo. Hope you're doing well too. There was like ridiculous thirst trap of a picture, as Bun Buns calls it. Of that one restaurant we went to. What's the computer case behind me? I actually went through all this at the beginning of the stream, but I'll do it again. I wonder if this phone's charged up. Kick things around, it's fine. Alright. That is a Silverstone something or other. It's a massive case. I just pulled it all apart to build that Windows XP machine in the Silverstone FLP01, which I love. That one is a Puget Serenity from Antec? Is it an Antec case? I'm probably going to put the side back on that one and put it back on the shelf. I just pulled the graphics card out of it. That's the computer I'm messing with tonight. after the stream. That is a 486 that Nate the Adventurer sent me on with when we visited him when we were moving. Get that hooked up at Station 2 along with the Pentium 1. This case needs a home, frankly. It's too big for any of my uses. It's a solid damn case. If anybody's interested in it and just wants to pay shipping. It is. I'll show you the front. It's a really nice case, actually. One of the things I like about it is it has this like flip up I/O port on the front that just like flips up. Got like FireWire and audio and USB. Pretty cool. But it is a solid metal case. With lots of room and big fans. You pretty much put anything, maybe two of anything in there. You should do a based PC building Discord stream to let people chill with you and voice chat to watch you. You know, I do like to do that on Twitch, for sure. Yay for pinball? Yes, that it's actually for the Amiga CD32, which is another project I need to do. I need to replace the laser assembly in it. But yeah, the Pinball Illusions for the CD32 was also a gift from Nate the Adventurer when I went to visit. He gave me that Jump and Burn 2-player edition, and there is the music video creator, but I don't know anything about it at all. Something else. Oh, it's just a pinball book. Actually, a couple pinball games. But yeah. You need to replace the 3DO Gold Star laser. Is this easy? I think this one's just a couple screws and a connector. I don't think there's any soldering involved. At least I hope not. I hope not. I have to show the pic. I went looking for it and then I was like, God, I have to scroll up like 6 months now. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, here, I'll just copy image link. Y'all can look at it your own. I'll just throw it in chat. This is the one picture of me ever dressed up. Actually, wait. No. Yeah, no, I don't have anything set up to capture it, and I'm lazy. Y'all can click on it on your own. Maybe the last time I'll ever dress up, just to torture Buns. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna go do the grocery shopping, which I've needed to do for like a week. Get that computer hooked up, and then we'll figure out the rest of the week as we go. Buns, I don't know if you heard me, but we still have a good ways to go in Haven that we should smoking a pancake. To finish Haven, and we should probably tackle that as much as we can this week. What was you naked before? Did I say stream? I meant picture. Dressed up. Yeah, I'm always dressed down. Wear as little clothing as possible, always. Just using a perception filter. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll find somebody to raid. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. If you missed all the fun updates, they're in the VOD. Basically talking about what projects are coming up, and we did a camera walkthrough of the side room of some of the computers that we're going to be working on. Also talked about going to UFO Fest this weekend and some of the bands that we saw. It's pretty awesome. Had a really good weekend up in McMinnville, Oregon. Reason why the browser window on desktop causes black bars? No. Are you on your mobile device? Rotate it. It'll go back to the normal side. This is so we have been playing with vertical streaming, and essentially like I can show you all. You're on both. Black bars on the side of the horizontal. No. You haven't seen this. It's actually kind of cool. But the way Twitch does it, I think is pretty neat. So if you're... Yeah, so you got this view for, you know, the whole... Whatever. Let's do the nightmare of video mirroring. But if you turn it this way, it goes to a completely separate... like, not a separate camera, but a whole different overlay. Which I think is pretty neat. Yesterday, you watching LGG. Did she do it yesterday too? Awesome. Yeah, I got into the beta, so I was like, fuck it. We're gonna do it. There, you can see the... I don't know. I like it. You have to use the plugin. Plugin is not great. It's pretty buggy, but I'm getting pretty happy with the way it is. Controlling scene transitions or switching is kind of a pain in the ass. I haven't been in love with that, but there is also a plugin for Sammy, so I can use the... I got it in all the buttons as like a side thing. Good luck with your dinner. Yeah, we're gonna do something nice. Wife is out of town, so it's just me and our fiance. So we'll figure out something vegan friendly. We'll go to the grocery store, find inspiration. I'm kind of thinking like tofu Philly cheesesteak kind of thing or something like that. Yeah. My odd life was like the wife is out of town, the girlfriend's coming over, but we're all together. It's just a weird sentence, and I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna find somebody to raid. I love y'all. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate y'all. We'll do something tomorrow. You can be sure of that. You say have chicken parm with spinach mixed inside of it. Oh, that's what you're having, or you say that's what we should have? I mean, we can get vegan chicken. I can try some chicken parm. I don't know. Bun Buns needs a... You guys should try it. Okay. I will see what I can find at grocery store. Who is this? Oh, Whimsical Sprites is here playing Metroid. I don't know why their name is not displaying here. Y'all want to go say hi to Whimsical Sprites? It's only been 334 days since I last raided them. It tells me that. I don't have that memorized. That's not a thing I lock away. Let me check here. They good people. Oh, cool. Looks like they're doing a whole new setup, living room view. He's got a whole bunch of computers set up there off to the side. Hell yeah, this is definitely where we're going. All right, I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Yeah. Enjoy the raid. Enjoy Whimsical Sprites. They're good people.